Wilds of Eldraine set booster box opening. It has been a struggle trying to get this live off the ground. It has been a struggle trying to get this box into my hands, but if I believe in the fairy tales, maybe, just maybe, I'll get some good hits this time around. Are we live, Taryn? I have a moderator over here. We're live? We are live, everybody. It happened, it worked. All right, so it also came with this buy a box promo. Expel the interlopers, a 5-mana board wipe. Choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. So, you know what? I'm happy about that. If anything, I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and start getting into opening this box. I'm going to, don't get seasick, everybody. I just need to reposition you so that we're facing downwards a little bit more. Okay. It is time to take the forbidden apple and get into rolling with this new set. I've been very excited, especially because of the, I guess you could call it a wild card slot. I can hear myself, by the way. All right, we got Sir Ginger here. I don't know what that QR code is. It'll probably give your computer a bunch of viruses. Oh, scan to discover the coolest cards. I like, it's so fairy tale-y, this whole set, but they couldn't think of anything other than the coolest cards. Okay, nice.
Starting off with a raid.
Yeah,
Love it.
These cards are dope nasty, bro. All right, we got Ashiok on the front. And let's go ahead and get into the very first pack. I'm realizing I did not set up a trash can for this, so they're just gonna be strewn through the back of the frame. Ooh. All right, we're starting off with an art card of that, that mysterious youngster that definitely doesn't have a dad named Oko. All right. Oh, a nightmare. 3 bowls of porridge, great. First, we're starting off with aggravated assault. That's a very, very nice hit. Multiple combats. And it's the anime version of it too. Yeah, so there's anime versions as well as like mystically in-universe looking wild cards. Then the next one is Oversold Cemetery. Expel the Interlopers, so that's my second Expel the Interlopers. Oh, there's 2 arts for that I'm just noticing now. That's cool. And then we have another Sir, much like Sir Conrad and the like. Red Tooth Vanguard. I won't read every single one. Succumb to the Cold, which we will be doing in a couple months. And then on to the commons. There's an uncommon that I really like from the set that I want to do a video on. There's the full art lands. I think it's called Collector's Stash or something like that. So I'm hoping to get a few of those to help prove my point that it's a good card. All right, moving on. The pile is already growing back there.
It'll be a battlefield.
Yeah. Oh, food. Food is making a major comeback, which is not a sentence I thought I would say. Chancellor of the Tales, on to an uncommon Ground Seal. Cool. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities. Ouch. A rare, we got Food Fight, as I was just talking about foods. Artifacts you control have tap, sacrifice this artifact, it deals 1 damage to any target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named Food Fight you control. Oh, okay, I see. The more people are part of the Food Fight, the better. Old Flitterfang. There's so many cards now that are old, like old Gnawbone, old Stick Fingers, old Rutstein, Stroke of Midnight. Do you guys think that this is a better generous gift? I do. Some people don't. Sugar Rush, Quick Study, Water Wings, Titanic Growth, and a Plains. A Boring Plains, boo. All right, next pack. Like that. Other than the high ticket items, I'm interested in some of the new commanders that they have released with this. I like that some of them are very specific. They're not just generically powerful. Like the first time we went to the plane, we got a fairy there. Candy Grapple, I like it instead of Candy Apple. Vampiric Rites, very strong card. Oh, Will, I got one of the twins. Scion of Peace. Experimental Confectioner. Tanglespan Lookout. Graceful Takedown. Shrouded Shepherd. Yeah. Okay, we're getting the hang of things. I'm also looking for some cards without abilities because I have a Jasmine Boreal deck. So those are always nice. Not just cards without abilities, creatures without abilities. It'd be interesting for a card to have no abilities other than a creature. Just a sorcery that does nothing. Do we have any comments coming through that I need to know about? Okay. Magic minigame. I'm good. I'll play that Magic minigame on my own time. Ferocious Werefox. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Another Vampiric Rites. Okay, cool. Apprentice's Folly. Chancellor of the Tales. Ego Drain. Awesome art on this Ego Drain by Valera. Oh, I'm not even going to try with that last name. I don't want to make anybody upset. Ooh, we got a legendary Fairy Warrior. Ice Wrought Sentry. And a Merfolk Wizard. And a Partridge and a Pear Tree on top of that. All right. This one, we need one of those big ticket items. We need a Smothering Tithe. We need a Land Tax. We need a Rhystic Study. This one is going to pull that out for us. It's showing me because I can't even open it. Ooh, oh, interesting. Off the list, Nashi, Moon Sage Scion. I was going to ask why this was on the list, but it's a rat, and there's a lot of rats in this set. Got an uncommon Food Coma. This one's great. Especially love the art. Grasp of Fate. Okay, that's a good one. Out of the wild card slot, basically. Archon of the Wild Rose. Royal Treatment, that's great. Witch's Mark. And then we have a Swamp. Moving on. Okay, Grasp of Fate's pretty good, but I would love a Rhystic Study. That would be cool. Speaking of cool, this beast art, it's for a token. They're really up in the game when their token art looks that cool. Another Magic minigame. Again, I'll play that on my own time. Don't worry about it. I definitely will. Torch the Tower. We got an uncommon one. Ooh, Intangible Virtue. Great for token decks. Hey, Regal Bunnycorn. Is it Bunnycorn or Unicorn? Who knows? I'm sure the person who made the card would know, but I'm just going to ask. Who knows? Ash Party Crasher. Apparently, this is supposed to be akin to Cinderella, who crashes the party. I don't know the real fairy tale of Cinderella. I don't know enough about Clouds to dispute it. All right. We are, I don't know, I think we're 5 packs in. So far, not too bad. I would like a big, crazy hit. Of course I would, but, I'm going to try and speak it into existence. We got a rat. These rats can't block this time around. Ooh, foil hatching plans. When it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Next one is a Compulsion. Little looter card. Ooh, I don't know if I can say this online. Asinine Antics. Basically a blue board wipe. Witch's Vanity. I'm guessing that has to do with like the mirror Exile target creature if you control an enchantment scry too. It's all right. That's all right. There we go. Okay. Taryn, give me a little luck on this. Thank you. It feels good. My partner Taryn, who's helping with the stream, has a fairies deck. So I'm sure you're eyeing some of these fairies for your deck.
Definitely not just for the sake of potential trades later.
Okay. I'm glad that's not what you're thinking.
Not what I'm thinking about.
I'm going to move
These
this.
are cool cards, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to redo my piles just a little bit because I want to, and I'm allowed to. There we go. If they would stop moving, you'd see that? All right. Stop moving. These asinine antics are moving on their own. Okay. Food. Cursed quarter. I see. Forced fruition. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player draws 7 cards. Oh, I might be putting that in a Nekazar deck. Another Grasp of Fate. Okay. Lich Knight's Conquest. Solitary Sanctuary. Bitter Chill. Tenacious Tome Seeker. And then we got Scream Puff, Minstrosity, and Candy Grapple. Okay, so the food cards in this set are just a reason for them to make puns, is what I'm seeing. Candy Grapple, Minstrosity.
Hey, the Fae like puns.
The Fae do like puns, apparently. We got not Mother Goose, but we have the Goose Mother back there. Some of the best art so far. Another mini game, which I'll be playing later. Protective Parents. Another Hatching Plans. Ooh, Mosswood Knight. From what I've heard, this is a, I guess like a similar card to the story of the Green Knight. I don't know. Ooh, oh, I think this is a good hit. One of the mythics, Virtue of Loyalty. It has an instant adventure to create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. But for 5 mana, at the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, untap those creatures. So that is a good hit, especially in that frame. Some of these cards we've already seen. I still haven't got my uncommon card I'm looking for. Like I said, I believe it's Collector's Vault. I'm not saying it's the greatest card from the set. I'm just saying it might go in basically 90% of decks. It is to draw a card, discard a card, and then you make a treasure token for 2 mana on an artifact. And if I'm wrong, you know what? I'll eat my words. Or I'll eat this rat. If I'm wrong, I will eat this rat card, not the actual rat. Moment of Valor. Land Tax. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. One of the big hits. And I love the art of this Land Tax as well. The town has ruddily blocked my view, said the witch. The giant bowed and smiled. Oh, you can see the town there with the little windmills and everything being rolled up. That is a great hit. Ooh, and a Restless Fortress, one of the man lands from this set. Oh, and a Scalding Viper. That's 3 rares so far in this pack. That's very good. Soul Guide Lantern is in this. I didn't know. See, I don't know everything. All right. From what I've seen, and I've seen a lot of this set open so far, not a lot of people are getting the Universes Within versions of The Walking Dead, which is in the list part of this box. They've made Innistrad versions of them. Ooh. Look at this food. Okay, if I'm wrong about that card, I'll eat this actual food, because that looks like it would eat me. Tempest Heart, without an E. Fraying Sanity, at the beginning of each End step, enchanted player mills X, where X is the number of cards in their graveyard. Or put into a graveyard from anywhere. Nice. Ooh, this one is really cool. Eldraine, the Pyro Hammer. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control that targets only a single creature deals damage to that creature, it deals that much damage to each opponent. Turns lightning bolt into 3 damage to each opponent of yours. Definitely going to be one of the new burn commanders. Might give, it's not Torbjorn, that's from Overwatch. But there was a dwarf commander from the first Eldraine. Darren, could you look up a dwarf commander from Eldraine for me? There's the full art card for Eldraine. Oh, interesting. Kel's Fight Fixer. Another hit from the list. Toadstool Admirer. Sanguine Bond. Now that is a cool hit.
Is there something specific you're looking for?
It's a mono red dwarf commander. Ooh, Dragon Mantle. Elvish Archivist. Ashiok's Reaper. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. I feel like this would be a great card in a lot of Saga decks. It starts with a T, Taryn.
I found them on a white one.
Nope. Moving on to a next one. Ooh, this is really cool looking. Wow, that's just gone. Shatter the Oath. Interesting. Corvold and the Noble Thief. Foil Saga. Raid Bombardment. Pollen Shield Hare. It's a rabbit. There's several rabbits from this set, which is nice. Knight of Doves. Cheeky House Mouse. Now this is going in my no abilities deck for sure. Oh, if you want to search, Taryn is still on the pursuit for this card. If you want to search on EDH Rec, it's one of the highest mono red commanders. Starts with a T. I want to call it Torbjorn, but that is not correct. I'm sure people watching after this video has been uploaded will know exactly what I'm talking about. Here's that kind of, I guess, fairy tale art from that lady. This one. Her, whatever her name is. All right, food. The food that we've gotten in terms of tokens have gotten progressively grosser as time has gone on. Twisted Green.
I got it. Torbrand.
Torbrand. See, not Torbjorn, but Torbrand.
Torbrand.
Torbrand deals, what is it, like extra damage?
If a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent that opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead.
Right. So that's been a lot of people's burn commanders lately, and I think the one that we opened a couple packs ago will be the new standard for that. All right, uncommon, we got Stab Wound. This card was unbeatable back when I started playing Commander. We got a rare, another Scalding Vampire. Or not Vampire, Viper. Wildwood Mentor. Troyan Gutsy Explorer. That is Jack and the Beanstalk. Tempest Heart. There it is. Oh, finally. Collector's Vault. I think I was saying Collector's Stash, but it's Collector's Vault. 2 mana for an artifact. 2, tap it, draw a card, then discard a card, create a treasure token. I just think it will fit in so many decks. That card selection is great. Obviously, it's not card draw, but it at least gives you more cards to view, as well as ramps you a little bit with that treasure token. And I do say a little bit because, oh, that is really cool. All right. I think we're a little bit of halfway through. All right. I see this Ashiok full art card. Will we get an Ashiok? That is a question I'm asking the box, and I would like it to answer, please. Treasure. Fell Horseman. We got a rare, As Foretold. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on As Foretold. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast with mana value X or less, where X is the number of time counters on As Foretold, and that's the anime version, obviously. Griffin Airy. Airy? Airy? Yenna, Red Tooth Regent. Oh, that is a rare. Solitary Sanctuary, Bitter Chew, Tenacious, Candy Trail. That's fun. Ginger Brute, hey! It's back, and he's a little more sad this time around. He's got a frown. The last time he had kind of like a wicked smile going for him. Something happened between this set and the last time we saw Ginger Brute. Hey, we got an otter. What's it called? Elusive Otter. Obviously. All right, is this just really yeah, this is just a promo card. I don't even get a Magic mini game to play later. Harried Spear Guard. Uncommon. Garruk's Uprising, very useful. Feral Encounter. Fairy Fencing. Oh, they really are fencing. Nice. I don't know why I wouldn't believe them. Dream Spoiler. Well, they're fairies. That's why. A whole group of fairies told me to drink a bottle of shampoo once, and I did. Hey! Totentan's Swarm Piper coming in, so I don't have to tell that story. This is really interesting. I might want to make a rat tribal commander deck off of him. Rhyme Fur Reindeer? Okay. Ice Out. Okay. We need another big ticket item. Taryn, luck, please.
Yep.
What do you think is in this? Ristic Study, Smothering Tithe.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those. Nice.
It's pushing the luck too hard to
To
say a specific one.
okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I
give it some
don't
more
want to
time.
ruin it. Ooh, Ruby.
The Fae don't like to be told what to do.
Uncommon. Raid Bombardment. Whew. Okay, well, we didn't have one of those, but we have a Cruel Somnophage? Yeah, that's it. Another Ego Drain. More Fairy Fencing. Soul Guide Lantern again. And some dwarves. Come back here, dwarf. All right, I'm going to give myself luck on this one. Look at... I don't know why this human's so funny to me. Why does he look so normal, and why is that path so tiny? Is he a giant? No, he's just a normal human. There's something... I don't trust this guy. He's probably leaving home because he's being made to. Oh, we got a mythic, though. Hey, oh, wow. Italian, the Kindly Lord, mythic, borderless, foil. That's pretty great. So this card has struck up a lot of conversation online because it gives you a choice you have to make when you cast it. 2 blue-black for a Fairy Noble 3/4 with flying. As Talion, the Kindly Lord, enters the battlefield, choose a number between 1 and 10. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number, that player loses 2 life and you draw a card. People are saying that the number 2 is the most common in terms of power and toughness, and also mana value. But yeah, that's a really big hit. Ooh, Polluted Bonds. That's another big hit. Did I give myself like really great luck?
Mm-hmm.
Impact Tremors, great. Sentinel of the Lost Lore. You know what? You're cool too. And then we got another Otter. This is the best pack so far. Frolicking Familiar. Look at this guy. He's probably causing all kinds of unrepairable damage, though. He's having too fun of a time. Hearth Elemental, Johann Apprentice Sorcerer, and Mary Bards. Okay, this was probably the craziest pack so far. And that is saying a lot because we've had some cool stuff. Will being one of the cool stuffs I've gotten. All right, here we go. Oh, luck. I'm giving myself luck. My cat Toph, can you give this luck?
Tap, tap, go.
Yep, she sniffed it. She tap, tap, goed it. What is this, though? This looks like Lord of the Rings art. Witch's Mark.
It does look very Balroggy.
Ooh, Geth's Grimoire. Whenever an opponent discards a card from their hand, you may draw a card. That's pretty mean. All right, we got a common Candy Trail. Dark Tutelage. Dark Tutelage is an interesting card. It's 2 and a black for an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. Great. I love it. Awesome. Going in every deck. You lose life equal to its mana value. Now you're in a interesting predicament as to what deck to put that in. A low drop deck. What is this? An Elf Fox Knight? When did an elf and a fox? Never mind. Oh, it's a werefox. Is werefoxes a thing? How did I not know that werefoxes were a thing?
I mean, like, werebears are a thing, so I guess, it could extend.
Pigman bear is a thing. There we go. Oh, hey, this is cool. This is one of the commander deck commanders. Gilwain, Casting Director. 1 green and a white for a 2/3 human bard. When Gilwain, Casting Director, or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. Create a Royal Roll token attached to it, a Sorcerer Roll token attached to it, or a Monster Roll token attached to it. And as you see, he's holding some hats there. You're showing up for the play they're putting on today, and he's going to give you a roll. Splashy Spellcaster. Gadwick's First Deal. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Interesting. Pathetic Prism. Ferocious Werefox again. Curse of the Werefox. And Red Tooth Genealogist, I guess. I was about to read that as something else. Can somebody please tell me what the whole Werefox thing is? Like what fairy tale that was pulled from? Oh, interesting. I believe this is one of the enchantment cards. Karmic Justice. Oh, Green Sleeves, Morrow Sorcerer. This is from the list, and this is actually kind of a sought-after Mono Green commander. Has protection from planeswalkers and from wizards. Green Sleeves, Morrow Sorcerer, power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. And whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 3/3 green Badger creature token. There's the Badger. A lot of people think that is in reference to Morrow, Mark Rosewater, one of the head designers of Magic. We got an uncommon Cheeky House Mouse. This one's definitely going in my No Abilities deck. Uncommon Nightly Valor. Utopia Sprawl. Super useful. Hey, there she is. Ariette. I remembered your name this entire time. Ariette. Oh, Neva. Stalked by Nightmares. Lord Skitter's Butcher. Look at this guy. It's like Ratatouille, but without a happy ending. Calicel Sword. Corvold. And then we're back to the commons. Alrighty. We are still going. We have several packs to go. And I do mean several packs. So far, they haven't been easy. They're very loose in there, so it's hard to get a good grip on these packs. There we go. All right, luck, tough, luck. Yes. We got that cat luck going. Icy Crown time. That's the name of that card. On an adventure. You know, I'm going to put that right there. Ooh, Leyline of Anticipation foil. That's awesome. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Compulsion. Specter of Mortality. Dream Spoilers. Getting a lot of fairies, actually. And all these cheeky house mouses. I wish I could put all of them in my no abilities deck, but alas. The Lords of Commanders say that it is not allowed. It is a sin. It's a sin. There's a little gnat that's flying around, and that's really bothering me at this point.
Is it a gnat or is it the fae?
It's yeah. If a fairy was like this big, that's what's flying around here right now. Oh boy, these piles are getting too big. I'm knocking into them. It's time to move them about. All right, we got some more great looking food. This looks like the type of food that's at like a church potluck. It's like you get there late and that's the last thing left. Like, oh, I don't want Mr. Swanson's eyeball stew again. Howling Gale Fang. We got a rare, a Leyline of Sanctity. I don't know what this one does. Oh, you have hexproof. That's nice. And as all the ley lines do, if this is in your opening hand, you can start the game with it on the battlefield. Farsight Ritual. I don't know what this one is. Bargain. So Bargain is a mechanic from the set, which says you may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast a spell. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. If this spell was bargained for, look at the top 8 cards of your library instead. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Not too bad. Not too bad. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. This card is going to be a sought-after one for sure because it lets your foods tap for green. Tough cookie. Look at this guy. He's like the Rambo of the sweets aisle. Not dead after all. I'm not dead yet. There we go. Alrighty. I have always wanted a Smothering Tithe, so obviously a Smothering Tithe would be great. I've wanted even longer for a Rhystic Study, so that would be even better. But I'm not going to say that too loud because the box might not want to give me that. Curiosity, very cool. I love the art on that. The red coral looks awesome. Twinning Twins?
Twinning.
Is that like a little too? Of course. Do twins twinning? Do they twin? Can twins say twinning? They're always twinning.
I feel like they're the only ones that should say twinning. You know? It's like the in-group.
Yeah. They're allowed to say it. Ooh, Greta, the Sweet Tooth Scourge. This is Hansel and Gretel. Gingerbread Hunter. Really? This guy hunts oh, look, he's got a bunch of gingerbread heads on a necklace. Hopeless Nightmare. Wicked Visitor. This art is super cool. Love that. Warehouse Tabby. Definitely killed the wrong rat. And then a forest. Whoa!
Goodbye.
Taryn, you get to have those cards. I'm throwing them at you.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. Once again, these are so loose in here. Usually what I do for opening a pack is I press down as I pull the tab, but if it's too loose, it won't get a good pop. First world problems, am I right? We got another signed art card there. And some more food. This food looks lovely. This is the food at at one of those good hotels. The one that doesn't smell like chlorine from the pool. This is one of the good hotels.
That's at the beginning of the potluck.
That's before Mr. Swanson brings the eyeball stew. Impact Tremors. I think I've already gotten that one, which is great. Hardened Scales, awesome. Look at that art too. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1 are. Awesome. Rotisserie Elemental. Oh, like rotisserie. I can't say most of those words. Food Coma, again. I love this art so much. It is 3 and a white for an enchantment. When Food Coma enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until Food Coma leaves the battlefield. Create a food token. I almost ran out of breath there. Shattered Ratter. Really? No, Tattered Ratter. I said it and then immediately was like, that can't be the name of that card. Commune with nature. Look at that. Look at that raccoon. He does not want to be communed with. All right, we're going to go for Terran Luck one more time here. Really infuse it with that luck. Shifting around town. This pile of wrappers is really getting to me at this point. We have the new courts, which are awesome. Actually, I'd love to pull a court as well. Hey, there's that beast. Look at that beast. Spell Stutter. Did I spell stutter? Yes, you did. Spreading Seas. Spellbook Vendor. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1. When you do, create a sorcerer roll token attached to target creature you control. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I kind of have to. Picnic Ruiner. That's Mr. Swanson right there. Bringing his meals to the picnic. I don't know a Mr. Swanson. So if somebody does and they're a lovely person, you know what? I'm not even sorry. That's amazing art. What's going on here? Let's read about it. Rowan's Grim Search by Aurora Folney. Hey! Demonic Bargain from the list. I really love this card. It makes for really fun moments in games. You exile the top 13 cards of your library, then you search your library for a card and put it into your hand. It's not the greatest tutor ever, but it makes for that moment of people watching you turn over 13 cards, hoping you're not going to hit what you're going to search for. Ooh, look at that. Storybook, I believe is what they're calling it. Decadent Dragon foil. Dragon Mantle. Okay, this pack has a theme. Rowan, Scion of War. Oh my gosh, this pack is brutal. Lady of Laughter, that's another rare? Jeez. And Lord Skitter's Butcher. Oh my god. Oh, we already got one of those. Scream Puff again. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's the problem with puns, in my opinion, is you hear it the first time, you're like, haha, okay, yeah. And if you ever hear a pun again, you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. Scream Puff, not Cream Puff, yeah. It's pretty good.
So funny.
Oh, Enchanted Carriage from the list. Look at that. We also got Rowan. Hey, Scion of War. Just coming, spreading some war. All right. Boink. We already got one of those in non-foil. Rare Primal Vigor. This is awesome. I'm very happy about this. If one or more tokens would be created, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature, twice that many are put on instead. But that, from what I remember, that is the whole table. So everybody doubles those. Ingenious Prodigy. Look at this little kid. Glasses falling off. A mess.
Just a little guy.
It's a little guy. Witch Stalker Frenzy. Two-Headed Hunter. Boundary Lands Ranger. Break the Spell. And we're on to the commons. All right, I think we're on the last 3 packs here. I'm going to give myself the luck. Luck, 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 luck. Cluck, cluck, luck. Womp.
Luck, luck.
As foretold, I'm going to get a Ristic Study.
Victor Von Tinsel wishes you luck.
Thank you, Victor. You're the greatest. Ristic Study!
Hey.
Oh my God! It was foretold. As foretold. Thank you, Victor. I knew you were my real best friend. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to set that right there. That needs to be front and center. Season of Growth. Restless Cottage. Look at that cottage. So restless. There we go. Ooh, Edgewall Inn. I don't know if I'd want to stay up there. It's quite precarious. Ooh, and a foil forest. Okay, well, we kind of got a big smack there with that Ristic Study, but you know what? A Smothering Tithe would be great too. Isn't that right, Victor? A Smothering Tithe. Who do you think you are? I am. Yes. There's the, just as a quick aside, this giant noble from the set is holding the enchanted carriage. That's how big that giant is. Fun facts from Tyler. All right, getting rid of that. There's the weird human who's being thrown out again.
Victor says, smother those rides, Babby.
Oh, thank you. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. I think it's because Victor's, ooh. Horned Lock Whale. Great. I think it's because Victor said to smother babies. Or what did he say?
Smother those rides, babies.
All right. Last pack magic.
Nope, I think actually he means smother those babies, Babby.
Yeah, see? I thought so. Luck from Taryn. Luck from my cat, Toph. Is our other cat Nova somewhere? No. Okay. No Nova luck. Here we go. Final pack. We got Rowan. We have food. Okay. Here we go. We have a mythic. It's Sneak Attack. Okay. That's a big hit right there in anime form. Sneak Attack enchantment. 3 and a red. You can pay a red to put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Sacrifice that creature at the next end step. Our rare is the Iron Crag. Iradas. Tempting Apple. Stone Splitter Bolt. Twisted Reality. Monstrous Rage. Embereth Veteran. Borrow Naughty. Oh, okay. Cooped Up. Sleight of Hand. Okay, well, this one was for sure the as foretold craziness of this box. I am so excited to be asking people, do they pay the one? Thank you, everybody, for watching this box opening. I'm super excited. I was just thinking of some decks to make or some decks to kind of finagle with from all of these packs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this opening. I hope you get some packs on your own. I hope you have an adventure to a local game store and help support them during this awesome Eldraine season. Here's all of these. If you want your battlefield to look this beautiful, you need to get some thrones. Not Thrones of Eldraine. That's the old one. You need to get Wilds of Eldraine. Get wild.
with it.
Don't get throned. Get wild for Eldraine. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And you know what? You'll probably see me for the next set doing some box openings. Or maybe I'll buy more packs of this set. I don't know. We'll see. Catch you guys later. Goodbye.